you for free speech, or are you for your speech? Is it principles or teams that you're on the side of? These are pertinent questions today. While the shit is on fire, still, in America, and while people are still, unfortunately, failing to see their class solidarity, and instead on both sides reducing everything to race, while all that's going on, we have Trump threatening to remove regulatory protections from social media companies. Now, social media companies are by no means whatsoever blameless in any way, shape, or form. They have been clamping down on people's free speech. And free speech is not purely a legal concept. Free speech is a principle, the idea that everyone should be free to speak their minds. With the public square moving on to private platforms, we have indeed run into all sorts of problems, and it's not just conservatives being censored. This is a problem. They are clamping down on people's free speech, but that doesn't excuse Trump from blatantly and crudely clamping down on people's free speech. Now, in many ways, the solution that Twitter found, fact-checking him, flagging some of his posts as being dangerous or flouting the rules, this is the best possible way to handle this, because it's more speech. It's giving people the accurate information, not that anyone who's a Trump fan will listen. And it's warning them that even though this is breaking the rules because of the power and prestige and importance of the figure involved, that it's still there, that you get a warning for it. And that's how it should be for everyone, not just the President of the United States. But in response to this, Trump is threatening to take away their protections. Up until now, social media companies and internet companies in general have been protected because they're not considered to be publishers. Now, this has been eroded because many of them are acting like publishers and taking an editorial interest in the kinds of things that people put up on their platforms. So there is an argument to be made for treating them as publishers, but not generally removing the legal protections that companies have. I mean, they're not considered publishers. Why is this important? What's the difference? When you're a publisher, you're responsible for what you publish. A social media platform, while it does have its own content, is primarily created by the people who use the platform. And they will put up things that are wrong, that are lies. They will engage in criminal activity on the platform, and so forth. And it's completely unreasonable to expect anything on this scale to be policed in any real or meaningful way. So the way we've gotten around that is that we do not hold those platforms responsible for what people do on them, to a reasonable degree, of course. We don't expect them to police everything, and we hold the poster accountable to law and so forth instead of the website. If Trump removes these protections, then censorship will hit the entire internet like a cartoon anvil. So, where are all the free speech voices on this? However much you hate the social media companies, however much they hypocritically engage in and indulge in censorship, that does not excuse this. And this threatens the existence of the internet as we know it, as a free platform at all. Because they will have no choice but to essentially shut it all down. Back to the days of web portals and trusted sources and everything else. So where are you on fighting this? Particularly at a time when we need our free speech. When the shit is on fire. Where are the Sargons? Where are the poison dwarves? Where are the Ben Shapiros and all the others who claim to be champions of free speech and free expression? Lots of them seem to be excusing Trump's actions. Where's your principle? If what the social media companies are doing is wrong and censorship, then so is what Trump is doing. So where are you? Speak up.
I can get you anything you want. You just have to talk to me. Talk to me. Talk to me. Talk to me. I'm your priest. I'm your shrink. I'm your main connection to the switchboard of souls. I'm the magic man. The Santa Claus of the subconscious. You say it. You even think it. You can have it.